Hey ladies, I have the most awesome like little training thing that we're going to start doing for you guys. It's going to be amazing from the things that I've seen so far. I have some awesome executive friends, anywhere from executive up to elite level, and a lot of them have offered to share some little pearls, some gems of what has made them successful in their businesses. And oh my gosh, I am so in love with the videos that I'm getting from them. You are going to die. They're awesome. So with that, we are starting like a series of videos, and each executive is going to give you a different topic and going to share with you exactly what they have done or a suggestion to you of what you can do if you want to make it to the top of this business. Anybody can do this. It's not, just a privileged few that get to become, in the executives of this company. Anybody can do this. If you've met some of them, it's such a wide range of people that seriously, anybody can do this. I just can't even say that enough. So with that, I'm going to start this little segment with a couple of things that I personally want to talk about. So hold tight. Here we go. So to start off, I'm going to give you two things that I think are amazingly helpful to success and things that you have to have as a leader. So some little gems, keys to success. Okay, first, confession. I don't have my wraps on right now. I have my strengthening base coat on. I'm waiting for it to dry. So I thought I would utilize this time and make my video. So with that, I'm going to start with something very important. I have a little friend and his name is Olaf. And he is happy all the time, and he really loves warm hugs. Okay, does everybody wear a face like this all the time, every day? Because gosh, there are days where I do not. And I wish I did. I wish I was always one of those extremely positive people, but being realistic, that's not how most of us are. Those people out there who are like that, man, I envy them, and I wish I was one of them. But I am going to tell you some of the struggles that I've had and how you just get over it. Okay, positivity is so important. If you're going to let little things bother you with this business, you're probably letting other little things bother you in your life too. I would suggest taking a step back anytime that you get frustrated, and I have a great sponsor who in the beginning oftentimes told me that same thing. If this bothers you, take a step back, think about it, give it some time, evaluate the situation, then move on. Okay, that was the best advice I could have ever gotten in this company, and it was seriously something that has helped me stay on and make it to the point that I am. We sell nail wraps, ladies. If there's something that bothers you, if there's a shipping problem, or you have one disgruntled customer, or you have a team member who decides to leave the company, okay, it's not life or death. We are not doctors. We are not standing at a table making decisions on whether somebody is going to survive the day. These are nail wraps. So getting upset about something or getting mad about a situation is just so small in the grand scheme of things. And if you can take a step back anytime that you get frustrated and evaluate the situation and say, hey, all right, I have got a customer who's upset because her wraps didn't arrive yet. What can I do to make the situation better? I could send her a sample sheet. I could send her a half sheet. I could personally pick up the phone and call her and say, I'm super sorry that this is happening to you. I want to make it the best as possible, and I just want to guarantee that once your product gets to you, you're going to love it. As a sorry for me and a way that I want to make it right to you, I have a sample sheet that I'm going to bring you now so that you can start practicing while they arrive. Okay, done. Most of the time, if you address the situation and you don't let it escalate and get out of control, it never does. It stays manageable. So positivity, you guys, be positive. If you've got people on your team that are not positive, you tell them to start being positive. All the time, if I see a post come up on my page, man, I delete it if it is negative. I take it down. There's not any need for it. You get one little person kicking up some dust on your team, and all of a sudden you have a huge sandstorm. Don't allow it. Be positive. Choose to be happy. It's not always easy, but I'm going to tell you what, it makes life a whole lot simpler, and it makes it a whole lot more fun too. So positivity, you got to do it. You got to be positive. Be Olaf. If you need to get a little Olaf to sit on your desk at home, do it. He'll help you remember. He doesn't sit at my desk, but, you know, he's a little too big. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is something else that was reminded to me recently too, and I realized, well, geez, this is a great reason why I've had success in my business. And I want you to imagine a little Easter basket, or even let's think about money. Like if you kept all your eggs in one basket and somebody grabbed your basket and ran off, you have no more eggs left. Or if you kept all your money in your wallet, in your pocket, everything you've ever earned, and some bad guy comes and kipes that from you, okay, all of a sudden you're poor. You cannot keep all your eggs in one basket. Same with this business. If you join and you want to make it to the top and you want to make this successful and you want to make an income, you cannot rely on just solely Facebook parties. You cannot rely on just solely home parties. You cannot rely on a VIP page. You cannot rely on just doing events. You cannot do it, because when that seems to get slow and you have that slow month and you have to make that income, you have to get your PRV that you need for the month, you have to look for different resources. So if you are just depending on one way to run your business every month, I would strongly suggest you branch out. Try something new. Get excited about thinking about doing that vendor event. Yeah, you might be nervous, but honestly, the things that I have found that I have been nervous about and I've pushed myself to get past them, I love it and I have so much fun doing it. So push yourself and get out of your comfort zone and try those new things. Branch out to different ways to get income with this company. You guys, there is so many people who aren't on Facebook because they just don't like it. It's a whole demographic of people that you haven't even began to communicate with and to even touch until you start doing home parties. And if you're strictly doing home parties, there is a whole section of ladies who never want to open up their home to a party, but they're willing to do an online party. And then you've got the people who don't want to come to online parties. And so those people sometimes like to be on your VIP page to be able to see your different deals that you're doing every month. Or they're going to come to the local craft fair because they like to walk through and see vendor events. You cannot limit yourself to one way of making income with this business. I can't stress it enough. Fundraisers, vendor events, VIP page, business page, monthly hostess club, what else we got here? Online parties, mystery hostess parties, themed holiday parties. Let's see, what else can we do here? Let's do birthday parties for little girls. The list goes on, and I could probably sit and write you down a list of at least 20 different things that you can try in your business to make you income. So I'm just going to suggest, if you haven't done it, and this is a strong suggestion, branch out and try different things. If you're not doing it, do it today. Those are my top 2 suggestions for your keys to success. Now hang tight, because Rachel Hughes is going to be our next one, and oh my gosh, this is my daughter. But you're going to love Rachel. If you've never met her or talked to her, her video is awesome. You're going to laugh out loud. And I love how blunt and real and down to earth she is. She's amazing. So hang tight.